I mean, to step away from the regular conversation and go to something that happened yesterday. Tell us a little bit about what happened yesterday and where it happened.
Well, yesterday while we were coming together with West Track, I see one of the Coast Guard or one of the man in the run. I wonder why he didn't run, but when I noticed that because they holiday that somebody they drunk it, and I still never catch up yet, but when we catch up that because West Track take off, so I think West Track they look for drop we, so we take off together, you know. And then when them boy they said that somebody drunk it, and Amado me say the person I never see, Amado say the man say hand like 2 or 3 times, and then I tell Amado when we get by at the spot where he say sink, I tell him I'll jump if you say the man. I don't know where the man's the sink, and Amado look he stand up, and when he say the man he jump and he haul out the man immediately. And when they haul out the man now, they push the man on top of West Track canoe, and West Track flip over. So then Daniel catch the man for making us sink in the water, and then I start to paddle fast on the edge. And when I noticed that my friend I even get jumpy, because then I say, my ball, it can't happen. A lot of things go through my mind, but all while thinking in my mind when I get to the bunker, I pump the man chest quick. So as I get on the bunker, I press the man chest, I pump it fast, and I pray to God. I say, God, make this man just come back alive.
You know the man?
Definitely, I know the man a shot. So that's why I'm really frightened. I say, God, make this man live, please. And one thing I've said, I think that God gave the man one more chance.
So when you left him, he was breathing. You pumped him, you brought him back by God's grace, and you left him there.
But definitely, I never stop pump till when I hear the man like he let go of breath, then I know the man me living. And the next thing is we know the man me gone because mother. So when he dive down I me the hand he say he down me the dung no he never me the move he down me the dung on the bottom. So we don't me know he gone. You know, so I just me the pump and fast, and thanks to God that God hear my prayers. I think I give him one more chance.
What did you do? I mean, then how did you recuperate, or how did you get yourself back in the frame of mind to just get in the boat and now it's time to paddle with all that emotion going through you?
Well, while I'm going to go there, I'm going to think I don't know he make it, because when I say breathe and it open, I move, I don't know I make it. And
so you could left hand then?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Armin. Guys, that's just what is happening here this morning at the Banana Bank area. We're waiting for the race to start. It's beginning to drizzle, but that's not stopping anybody. That will only mean that it's going to be a cool, beautiful day here for the start of the longest day for this river challenge. All right, and welcome back to the second day for the Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge. As you can see, everybody's in line. We're about 3 minutes away from the start time. In the meantime, just let me go over the standings from yesterday's race. We have Niche in first place with a total of 4 hours, 58 minutes and 16 seconds. We have BTL's Cubs Arm in second place with only 4 seconds behind them. We have Wave Makers, which is the team from Boom, that's Chris and Jerry. We have Belize Bank in 4th place, West Track in 5th, Isabella Soldiers in 6th, 7th is DNA Hydroplaners. DNA Hydroplaners had a rough start yesterday. They started out almost at the end of the race at the back, and they made it up to 7th in their category. So congratulations to the guy at DNA Hydroplaners. We have Challenge Gobi Foundation in 8th, Belize Coast Guards in 9th, and Pan We Own in 10th. That's in the male category. In the mixed category, we have Wave Runner, Yukon, Green and Blue Canoe Oars, Rain, the Come Breeze, the Blower, and those are the first 4 in the mixed categories. In the first pleasure is Wedemde, Print Belize in 2nd, Team Police in 3rd, Ladyville Old Road in 4th, and Stop the Water, Stop Dirty with Water in 5th. In World, we have Western Home Supplies, Whatever Boys, the Thirds, UB Black Jaguars. Those are the first 4. And for the first female, we have Coop Sheet Metal, Belize Bank Bulldogs, and Good Enough. Those are the first 3 in the female division. Slim Like Guava Limb, first family, Gentle Bubble and Grind, 2nd, and Hungry for Win, third in the family category. In the Masters, what a thing. Grumpy Old Men, those are the first two in their categories. Reminding you that this coverage is brought to you to the kind compliments of the Belize Tourism Board, making all this possible. We are, let me see. We are 1 minute, about 1 minute away from race time. So for the next minute or so, we're gonna let you, oh, and it's off. Sorry, it's not a minute, and it's off. It is off. The second day for the Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge has started. We see the guys from Boom leading. We see Niche alongside them. We see BTL's Cubs Arms, and then it gets a little crowded after that. But reminding you that this is the longest day. This is going to be a fun day. This is just a start. We had a few spills, but nothing to talk about. These guys can flip right back over and get it going because this is just what it is. It's long, it's easy. They got a cool start this morning, and they have enough time to make up. All right, and the race has just started. We are going to make our way to the next location now. Jorge, good morning, how are you?
Good morning, buenos dias.
You don't know another language?
No.
Chong, chalong, what?
This team is
this team is a little bit late, but which team do you guys paddle for? Who? Which team?
This Garcia.
This is Lewis's team. Oh gosh, that is Lewis's team. Lewis, and they're behind. That means Lewis just reached.
They're very long behind. I mean, they left at least 4 or 5 minutes ago.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know what? They'll make it. They have time. They're young. They definitely got they got youth on their side. Oh, her getting some attention there. And I tell you, the race is off. The race is officially started. Lewis, look who showed up. Lewis, good morning. How are you?
I'm late, but I'm here. It was really interesting leaving San Ignacio. Just coming out of San Ignacio, our team had the vehicle bringing the canoe shut down and just refused to start. So we were there stranded, and we were trying to see if we could put the canoe in my small vehicle. But at the end of the day, there's this guy with a brown truck passing by. He was going to San Ignacio, and he goes like, well, don't worry about your truck. I'll keep it here. I'll see if I can fix it and take it to San Ignacio. Take my truck.
And that's a complete stranger?
Yeah, and then, so we are using his truck, and now we have his number and everything, and pretty much...
Do you have his name?
No, but I have his number. So we'll meet at the market sometime, and then we'll work out things.
And you'll switch back the cars?
Yes, well, if my one starts.
That fun fact is brought to you to the kind compliments of the folks at the Belize Tourism Board, helping us to see and explore Belize. We're going to take a break and be back.
Dream Valley Resort is private, elegant, and peaceful. It's a unique jungle resort located in the quaint village of Teakettle in the Coyote District, along the banks of the beautiful Belize River. Enjoy a leisurely stroll to all our facilities on our elevated walkway. All our suites are equipped with air conditioning, dish TV, Wi-Fi, kitchenette, private bathroom, indoor jacuzzi, and a patio overlooking the river. And if you can tear yourself away from the peaceful comfort of your suite, you can dine indoors or outdoors at our fine cuisine restaurant. Dream Valley Resort offers many tour packages which include hiking, biking, horseback riding, as well as river tours. With such an ideal location close to the capital city, the resort offers fantastic facilities for conference meetings and event hosting. Dream Valley Resort, your intimate jungle retreat.
Lirola yatina ubao ae Lirola yatina ubao ae Ai lirun la le de veyo loué ton la voiture raté Ai liron la le de veyo loué ton la voiture raté Ai liron la le de veyo yo te noué a mugali dans le pays papa Ai liron la le de veyo yo te noué a Sanuri tuni buganya, Roga Nuguyame, Tuni Nuvaru Mania. Oh, Lirola, Yadina Oba, oh, Lirola, Yadina Oba, oh.
Veio, Luiton lá foi de Ai, lido lá do veio, Luiton lá foi de Ai, lido lá do veio, eu não me amo, Galidon, Lubem, que babá. Ai, lido lá do veio. Eu não me amo, Galidon, Lubem, que babá. Ganhei no Guiamê, Rabanisa no Urito, ni Buganha, Roga no Guiamê, Tuni no Argumania. Oh, Lirola, Yadina Uba, oh, Lirola, Yadina Uba, oh. Sanuri tuni buganya, Roga no Guiamê, Tuni no Argumania. Oh, Lirola, Yadina Uba, oh, Lirola, Yadina Uba, oh, Lirola, Yadina Uba, oh.
We are on day 2 of La Ruta Maya River Challenge, and we're heading to More Tomorrow village off the George Price Highway. And we're going down a dirt road. It's a village road, and it's quite a while away from the George Price Highway, Miss Crichton.
You know, Jorge, we're just kind of documenting how we get back and forth so that people can see some of the things that we go through to get the coverage. I mean, we have to double as cameraman / driver / editor. And you know, Drew is such a patient man. I have to take a few minutes to say Drew is a patient man.
This is what I call back road travel in Belize.
That's right. And this is I mean, it's beautiful. The road isn't so bad, but it's not so good. It's not so bad. You haven't seen bad road yet.
Yeah, we can still go 40 miles an hour.
Exactly. You know, you remind me of the people in Trinidad. You know, I love the people in Trinidad, but I say this, the road paved, right? And they complain it have like 1 or 2 pothole. Here, sure, I said you need to move home to Belize.
But you have to remember, Trinidad only have 15-20 miles of road, right? No offense, but it's not as big as Belize. But nonetheless, Rhonda, I think I made you crack up for a few. But believe me, sometimes I think they need to remember these roads. Look at the grass in the middle of the road.
But no, I'm not fighting up with them. I love it out here. I love the country. I love the vibe. I don't really mind the road. Honestly, I don't have to drive this road every day. It's once a year I drive this road. I can pull that off. But what the race does is it brings life and light to this part of the country that generally we wouldn't get to see. I mean, you could smell the fresh air, you could smell the freshness. Everything around us is green.
But I was speaking to the lady yesterday, Rhonda, and one of the things I came out of her is that it's not every day you get to see the amount of people that follow the Ruta Maya, and this Ruta Maya brings life to the little villages at least once a year.
Absolutely, and we love it. I mean, we look forward to it. The same way the villagers look forward to seeing us, we look forward to seeing them. There's just so much fun. Drew, how are you managing?
I'm managing well, I hope this trip doesn't beat too much value out of this car.
Oh, we got to thank the guys at Crystal Auto Rental for allowing us to drive the way we're driving. We got to thank the people at the BTV for making this broadcast possible. We got to thank you, Drew, for putting up with me. It's not
$9.95.
Yep. Gotta thank Drew for putting up with me. It's not easy. It's not easy putting up with me for 4 days. Gotta thank David for not screaming at me yet. You know, and you, Jorge, you know.
You know, Rhonda, the Ruta Maya brings a lot to of Belize into perspective. The people, the faces, you know, the different ethnic groups, and then adding that is the view, right? The panoramic view of some of these villages, the communities, the countryside, the towns, the cities, you know, and the rivers, the banks, and then you get to enjoy the food, a taste of Belize, right? So it brings a lot into from Belize. So people get to not only enjoy the Ruta Maya, but get to enjoy part of what is Belize. Look at the side of the road. Orange is one of the main agriculture industry for the country. So you get to see a lot, Rhonda, when you follow the Ruta Maya.
Absolutely, you get to see outside, you get to see inside. I mean, it's just wonderful, the things that we... All right, you know what we're going to do, though, because we want to keep this thing safe and sane. We're going to take a break so I can put my hand back in the car, and we'll be back. All right, we are here at Banana Bank. No, we are here at More Tomorrow, and we see Challenge Gobi. These guys looking good, they're looking strong, they're looking healthy. They look like action going on with them.
Those are, if you notice, the one in the middle and the back, they're twin brothers. They're from Pisore. Yeah.
All right.
Belize has been one of the winners in the amateur in the, what do you call it, the pleasure craft for many years, but now he has some sort of competition.
We see Coop Sheet Metal coming here, board number 55.
That's right, Coop Sheet Metal, another strong team, 11th position overall here at More Tomorrow at the farthest east end of the village.
Nescafe, the thirds. This is the thirds.
Okay, Nescafe, they are in number 45. They would be in the pleasure craft division.
The thirds, yep. They're called the thirds?
Yeah, okay, that's in the pleasure craft division. That means it's Nescafe.
Which one is the only one from San Pedro? The one, oh, this is Coast Guard cutters, Belize Coast Guard's Daniel Guerrero in the boat. He is from San Pedro, the island, the #1 island, the #1 tourist island in the world.
I must say, Rhonda, that he have always paddled in other tournaments not related to Ruta Maya, and this is the first time I'm seeing him. First time I'm seeing him paddling, and so I feel very happy, particularly proud of him that he is still up there, right?
He's doing good. We see the girls from Coop Sheet Metal running W, number 63, the first female team. We see Puma, fast forward, number 20, doing good, looking strong. They've been blessed though, Louis. You know, it's a beautiful morning.
Let me tell you something though, that all the teams the teams that have passed, 16 teams have passed here. Out of the 16, I must say 6 of the teams were nowhere to be seen yesterday. And they seem to have caught on now, and they are now where they belong, I guess.
All right, let's see who we got here. Poor cameraman is on duty. Mix, number 27, yes. Yeah. No mucho men.
Right. He's spelling too. All right. There's the first mixed team passing us at 17th overall. That's Wave Runner. The first mixed team passing here at More Tomorrow.
Well, we have to remind you that today the race ends at Double Head Cabbage. This is the second day. Tomorrow it starts at Double Head Cabbage, right where it ends today, and it moves to Barrel Boom, and then the 4th and final day. It starts in Barrel Boom and it ends in Belize City. At the end of each day, these guys, a lot of them camp, a lot of them go someplace else, but a lot of them camp. The villagers come out. There's lots to eat, lots to do, lots to drink, lots to see, a lot of socializing to go on. So we urge people to come on out and support the race, support the paddlers, support the teams. Oh, Drew, you got to get these guys. This is the Water team. We noticed that Johnny Watt has found his replacement. Johnny Watt is normally in this team. Today he is out servicing. Let me see if I see them. Oh, we see a boat. It's early in the morning, and we see Chaka passing with only 2 members in its team. We see Belize Bank Bulldog, not a female team passing here, number 64. If you listen in the background, you hear all the screaming and supporting and shouting. Oh, speaking of Johnny Watt, let's go grab a word with Johnny Watt. I see him. I was sure he would be in the water. Well, he is where Linda normally is, except now Linda has company. This is normally Linda's spot. But guess who's next to Linda today? Johnny Watt. Morning, Linda. How are you?
Morning, how you doing?
I am good. How does it feel to have your husband as your friend and help support this time? Because normally he is in the water. Yeah. This time he's on land with you.
No, he's going in the canoe next year.
You prefer him in there?
Oh, definitely.
How has this race been for you?
It's been very good. Our guys are doing really great. And I don't know, do you know how many boats just passed? I lost track.
We'll ask Lois. Lois can tell us how much boats. I'll tell you in a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're ahead of their time yesterday, so that's really good. So they've overtaken a couple boats, and apparently they said they even turned over. So they're doing great. Good spirits.
Good spirits. Well, John, come out the water, man. Habla. Let's habla. Who's your next team?
Grumpy old man. I got to cheer them on, too. Come on. They're not just my rivals. They're my friends as well. So.
Which side do you prefer to be on? On the water or on land?
I really prefer to be paddling on the water. Yeah.
Well, next year.
Yes, thank you.
All right. There you go. Thanks, Linda.
Thank you, too, Rhonda.
Woohoo! Johnny said Linda and Johnny prefer Johnny on the water. Maybe because when he's on land, he don't know his position. He probably wants to be lead servicer, except he's not lead servicer. What do we have here? Oh, and this is the team that he's waiting for. They are competing against Johnny Watt. He says they're not only my competitors, you know, Rhonda. They're my friends.
Well, that's what it is, you know. You compete, but you are actually friendly with each other. And you help each other if you have to. We know nada, okay. No. Then you have team police, and then
Isabella Soldiers.
Isabella Soldiers. All right. That's Sib Rider.
This is a Rider / Isabella Soldiers.
Isabella Bank, right?
Well, I would imagine so. They say Isabella Soldiers.
Well, the excitement continues more tomorrow. We see the way people are servicing their teams. They actually jump into the water, give them their snacks, give them their water, and that's part of the whole ambience of what La Ruta Maya is all about. This is what keeps La Ruta Maya going.
You know, it's nice that people bring out their entire family, their friend. Who are you out here to support?
My brother, Emelito.
Who does Emelito paddle for?
They're paddle for eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly.
Oh, how do you expect them to do today? Come, this is the camera right here. How do you expect them to do today?
It's very good. It's nice fun. Very good.
How much practice them boy get?
1.
You mean they practice the morning at Ruta Maya?
No.
That's it. Oh, I tell you. Well, good luck.
Nice luck.
All right. I tell you what. I said, how much practice the man then got? He says, 1. There's a man sitting down right here in a chair. Let me see who he came to support. Morning, sir. How are you? Oh!
I'm good.
Who you can support?
Our team, Daddy, US
Who?
Embassy. US
How then they do?
Well, yesterday when our guys catch come, so not too good right now. Hopefully, he's going to reach here today. That's his goal.
When they finished yesterday, what position?
35, I think.
Out of 35? No, out of 57?
7, yeah. Out of 57, so 35 there. Right now.
So, I mean, you know, you got one chair and everything. What the deal?
I just relax and enjoy the race. I mean, I'm more fun watching it than in it.
For somebody that's never come before, what would you say to them?
Please come out. It's a nice thing to watch every year. It's incredible. Every year is nicer.
All right, thank you so much. I don't know what's happening here. I think the guys from Tropic Air are bailing. They're switching position. I am not sure what's happening, but something is happening. Maybe they are getting there, but they obviously they are organizing this. They're taking their time. They're getting their stuff together. They're getting themselves sorted. They take their own servicing. They relax. They bail. How are you feeling, man? Good. Well done. You have to catch up. He says they have to catch up.
The middleman is not feeling well.
What happened?
The middleman, Martin, is not feeling well.
Oh, so he came out to think that he got out. Maybe he wanted to stay out. He wasn't sure if he wanted to stay out. He switched.
He switched. He just decided to switch.
Less work in the middle. Oh, he switched because there's less work in the middle. Who you want? Morning. How'd it go?
Good.
Tell me your name.
Skylar.
Skylar. How you did enjoy Ruta Maya?
Good.
Who you want to say hello to?
Go Tropic.
Who's paddling for you? Your mommy, your daddy, your uncle? Who's? Daddy. What your daddy name? Stand up right here and tell me, man. What your daddy name?
Lois.
Lois, which one of the man in the Lois in the boat? The first one, the second one, or the third one?
The third one.
The third one, the Lois, and that the Skylar daddy. Well, good luck to you, your daddy.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, we have UConn here. This is a mixed team boat 29. Getting a little servicing, just a little servicing, a little water. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to definitely wrap it up from this location, right, Lois?
That's right. Well, the next spot to look at is either Big Falls or St. Paul's. And then, so we'll be at St. Paul's and then a Double Head Cabbage to watch the finishing of the race for today. It's going to be a long drink for the teams coming behind, the ones that did it in 3 hours behind the first canoe yesterday. They'll be doing it probably in 4 to 5 hours after. So teams like Eco-Friendly, who are floating down the river along with the litter and helping clean up, you know.
That must be the cleanup crew in the back.
We'll consider them that. Okay, we have 33 canoes passing already at Mo tomorrow, and that's a Commonwealth team.
That's it.
US Embassy?
No.
I want the right now. Yeah, I know which one that was. Yeah.
That's a canoe that the Prince handed over a couple of years ago when he came to Belize. That's a historic canoe going there.
Team 3, they only have 2 guys in. I mean, team number 3, 2 guys in. And we'll see what happens with them. But guess what?
He paddled left himself, a team.
No, I'm not sure if this is the team. But yesterday they also finished with only 2. And they seem to be only 2. There's a team that starts with 3, and the guy who starts in the middle always jumps out with a knapsack into the water as soon as the race starts, and he just swims to the shore, and then he just hikes a ride to the finishing line. I have no idea what the logistics behind, or I would say the tactics behind that.
No. But I understand that you have to start with 3.
You have to start with 3 every day. So maybe he's real not a paddler and they don't have a third man, so they just put him in for sure.
You don't want to carry dead weight.
No. But I'll tell you what, we're going to take our wrap up from here.
I want to ask one question.
You can ask Louis anything.
Yeah. How far it is from here before we could ever see the paddlers again? I mean, like
probably a couple hours.
So we don't get to see people won't get to see them on for a while.
And the paddlers won't get to see anybody, which is no water, no food, and you're on your own pretty much.
But you do have service boats, right?
There are 3 service boats. I hope there is one behind, because there's a lot of teams behind that haven't passed, and I've seen 3 service boats pass through already.
Okay, the next time, Rhonda, I come to Noah tomorrow, I want to have a house right on this bank, this sandy bank.
You know, they always say, you know, what you want and what you need and what you will get might be 3 different things. You want that now, but you will be the only one here, you know. It's not only
Ruta Maya, I
Ruta
get to
Maya.
see you.
Only Ruta Maya, you seen me, you know. You're not seen me before Ruta Maya, and you're not seen me after Ruta Maya. It's not easy driving in here, you know. and I can't swim, and I can't hunt hickety, and I can't hunt nothing to eat, so I'm starving.
It's easy for you. You don't have to invite her.
Guys, you know what? We're going to wrap up from this location. Louis and Jorge, we have Drew, we have David. We have to thank the BTB for making this broadcast possible. We're going to take a break and be back. We have made our way to St. Paul's Bank. This is one of them village where just beautiful and peaceful and calm and quiet and all the other nice things that you can think about villages. But for the ones of you that follow Ruta Maya, you will know Jada Guidance. Jada is the daughter for Chris. Chris is paddling this year with Oceana. They're doing pretty well. He's paddling along with his brother Jerry. Jada, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rhonda. I am fine.
Tell me a little bit about how you have been enjoying this year's race.
Well, I have been enjoying this race today. I did not enjoy it all that much yesterday because my dad was not doing as well. But today he's doing excellent and I am happy about that.
If you follow the race before, you will know that Jada also paddled. When was the last time you paddled, Jada?
Last year, La Ruta.
And why are you not paddling this year?
Well, because I got caught up with school and I was on internship and I did not have much time to train.
For another young person that's out there that has never done this race, what would you say to him or her?
Well, try the La Ruta Maya. It's fun, it's exciting, and you also will learn a lot about the river that Belize has.
There you go. Tell me one fun fact that you learn about the river.
It has many curves and it can lead you to the same spot. It's extremely long.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, I'm good.
Introduce yourself to the world for me.
Stacey Humphreys, been following this race from the second year it started. Every year.
Stacey, no say that. This race 18 years old and you don't look much over 18.
Well, if it's that case, 18, been here 17 years now.
Stacey, who are you following this year?
Well, of course, I have to follow the guys. Jerry is from day one, you know, Jerry and Chris in Oceana. And of course, I have my cousins in DNA hydroplanas, so Leon and Ray, have to support them.
And who else?
And all the rest of the boom guys, whatever team they're paddling for, we're rooting for them still.
Excellent. So how you think then? Hey, who are you?
Me, Zaire.
Zaire? Yeah. Who you can watch?
You watch 2-4.
Who?
I have no idea.
Who are you here to watch? Who? You have anybody in the team that you like?
Yes, like Caleb. My team.
I guess he's talking about his friends at school or at home or something like that, but he's out here. I don't know if he's out here willfully, they drag him out here, but nonetheless, he's out here. Guys, thank you. Now we can see the guys coming. Let's see who's going to do what. This is going to get a little tricky here for us.
Spread the terror! Spread the terror! Spread terror!
The cord. And there you saw Nitch taking over the lead. Behind Nitch there is Oceana. So Nitch and Oceana, the first two teams. Belize Bank is in third. Belize Bank looking good, looking strong. We have BTL's Cubs Arms in fourth position. All of these guys, they managed to get over these rapids. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. They did well. They look good. They're strong. They're the four top teams. And I tell you, these guys are in for the sprint. Belize Bank looking stronger than ever. We see Chris and Jerry looking good. We see the guys there from Nitch holding their own, holding their position. If you would remember yesterday when we saw Belize Bank was always along with Westrock. But today they probably thought to themselves, you know what, I got to give this my best shot. I got to give this the best shot I can, and I will fight up to get with the big boys. Armin is one of the big boys, and today he's hanging with one of the big boys. We're going to see how it turns out. This, well, guess what? This is BTL's Cubs Arms. BTL's Cubs Arms. Bunch of young guys looking good, looking strong, holding their own. And they're through St. Paul's Bank onto the next village. Hey, here's my little friend. How are you, my dear? Wait, let me get up to you so we can have a little chat. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I am good. Tell us your name.
Louise Rodriguez.
Louise, you normally do Ruta Maya, but this time you're just watching Ruta Maya. ¿Qué pasa? What happened?
Due to school, I'm not able to paddle this year.
Louise, what are you studying?
Biology.
So you had to collect what? Moles and stuff over the weekend? What's the deal?
We had to collect fungus over the weekend, so we were in the forest digging up and searching through the trees for the different fungus.
Well, good. What do you expect to do with this degree once you get it?
I plan to study marine biology in the future or environmental science, and I plan to come back to do something for our country.
You say come back as in, where do you intend to go?
Well, I was planning either to go back to Canada or to Taiwan or Australia or somewhere where I can get a scholarship to go to complete my master's degree and then return.
Awesome, congratulations. You know, it is these stories that we must see and we must hear and we must tell about young Belizeans that are getting themselves together, getting education, going out, and they still had time to contribute to the Ruta Maya. How many years did you paddle?
I've paddled 2 years in the La Ruta Maya.
When do we expect to see Louise back in the canoe?
Oh, I would like to come back next year if God's willing, but we will see. We will see.
Thank you very much, Louise.
Thank you.
All right. I'll tell you what, that's it from St. Paul's Bank. We're going to move on to the next location. We're coming to the end or the final stop for this year's Ruta Maya for today. This is the second day. The race will end in Double Head Cabbage. We are now in St. Paul's Bank, but we won't be here for long because we got to find out where those guys are. We're going to take a break, but before we do that, we got to thank the folks at the Belize Tourism Board for making this broadcast a success.
La le de veillot, le bouton la voiture ratée. Aïe, lidon la le de veillot, le bouton la voiture ratée. Aïe, lidon la le de veillot, yo de nous et à Mougali dans le pays papa. Aïe, lidon la le de veillot, yo de nous et à Mougali dans le pays papa. Kanye nugu yame, abani sanuri tuni buganya, roga nugu yame, tuni nuwaru gumania. Oh, lirola yadina uba oh, oh, lirola yadina uba oh. Veillot, le bruit dont la voiture ratée. Aïe, lit dont la le de veillot, le bruit dont la voiture ratée. Aïe, lit dont la le de veillot, yo de nous et à Mougali dans le pays baba. Aïe, lit dont la le de veillot, yo de nous et à Mougali dans le pays papa. Kanye nugu yame, abani sanuri tuni buganya, roga nugu yame, tuni nuwaru gumania. Oh, lirola yadina uba oh, oh, lirola yadina uba oh.
mania, oh, Lirola, Yadina Ubao, oh, Lirola, Yadina Ubao, oh, Lirola, Yadina Ubao,
We are here at the Double Head Cabbage. I tell you, if you look in my hand, I have Drew's shoe. Simply because he ran out of his shoe. Oh, girl, speaking of running out of your shoe. I know Lewis is going to be coming down in a minute. We have Jorge and Lewis. I tell you, it's going to be a race to the finish. If you are looking, you are going to see that it's going to be a race to the finish. All right, and we see BTL, Cubs Arms, BTL and Niche. BTL, they are going to be passing the finish line first. BTL, absolutely amazing. BTL, followed by Niche. BTL and Niche, the first two teams here in Double Head Cabbage. Let me run over to Lewis to find out some stats. Lewis is the stats guy. Lewis, did you see that?
I saw that the BTL Cubs Arms are right back on track. I'm going to get the official information, and in very few I'm going to be able to give you the distances and who's actually leading for today and for the entire race. So we're going to be working with the BDF. There's more teams coming in. This is Double Head Cabbage, and it's really a beautiful day today.
Thank you very much, Lewis. I go back and forth running to Lewis, you know, and in the distance we can see, let's see who we can see in the distance. Oh, this is definitely interesting. We see two teams that have been fighting for many, many years. We see Belize Bank alongside, oh gosh, Belize Bank alongside Oceana. Those guys are digging in, digging. And Armin, Belize Bank, came in half a canoe length ahead of Creative Marketing and Oceana. The team Creative Marketing and Oceana. I tell you, Belize Bank beat them out of this for third place position by less than a canoe length. I mean, it's getting interesting. We see the old Belize Bank team. We see the old Armin back on the track. You know, we see the fighting Armin out there again. Did you see that struggle? And I know how important this location is, especially for the guys in the Creative Marketing team. I know, because this is where they're from. Their family, their friends, everybody's waiting to see what will Chris and Jerry do, and then.
But Rhonda, they finishing the two first and second, and then for the day, and then going back into the third and fourth, gives you, you know, it elevates the level of competitiveness in this race. You could see that compared to yesterday, the finish is not that far apart, and so you're beginning to see them trying to form one particular group, and that is what's so important that we look we observe in the second day of the race in the La Ruta Maya challenge.
All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break. All right, we see BTL's Cubs Arms coming in there. Besides beating Jerry, in my mind, I see the old Armin coming alive.
Yeah, well, our strategy for today was to come out and win the stage. We can't win the race anymore. We're far behind, but we'll be back tomorrow.
I tell you what, you guys have hope there's tomorrow. You guys definitely gave Creative Marketing a run for their money today, and you ran them out of their money, so to speak. What should we expect tomorrow? Are you going to give Niche and BTL, is it Niche? Yeah, Niche and BTL a run as well?
Yeah, I mean, you know our guys. Those guys never give up.
Miss Diane, you're looking good today. How you doing?
We're good.
How you feeling about this?
Came in second just now. It was a good race. It was a good finish. But it seems that officially we're still in first place today.
You still are?
Yes. So.
And tomorrow?
Well, like I said, we ready for this win.
Well done. All right. I tell you, Mr. Ian said I'm ready for this win. Let's see what we're going to run up to Lewis and see what Lewis has for me. Lewis, what you have for me?
My computer is shut down.
Tell me, what is the position so far?
Well, BTL, Cubs Arm, team from Santa Familia, the paddles from Santa Familia came in at first. That's a big comeback by BTL after they flipped over at Mo Tomorrow. They have Niche, did a big catch-up as well. And then the Belize Bank, which is a team that was not quite in the race this morning, they came in third and fought for third place against Oceana. And that's what Belize Bank always does. They give us that beautiful sprint at the end of every single day.
You know, that's what I like about them. They make the race interesting. They give it their last or their final push, their kick when they're coming into the finish line. And that is what people remember. People remember seeing. They don't remember what happened down the road. You know, we're a society as short-term people with short-term memory. So we just remember what happened now, and what will happen now, we see and we not like, we love. We have to remind you that this is a race where your time is accumulated. Over the 4 days, the person that does the race in the shortest amount of time within the entire 4 days wins the race. And we also have to remind you that there are 7 categories in the Ruta Maya. So while you might see somebody coming in 5th across the line, they might be coming in 1st in their category. As there's masters, pleasures, intramural, mixed, male, dory, and a female. So those are the 7 categories that are in this race. You can enter into any of these categories, and you sometimes are fighting amongst yourselves. So you see 2 teams that are coming in 18th position and 19th position. They might be 1st and 2nd in their category. We see the first service boat coming in, and right behind them we see Zip Rider, Team Zip Rider coming in here in Double Head Cabbage. In the water here, we see Team Belize. They just finished. Oh, we see Coast Guards coming in. Behind the Coast Guards, we see number 45, Nescafe. And behind them, we see the guys in yellow. The guys in yellow. You know, today I noticed teams did better in terms of time. They were more together. They were coming in bunches. It made it a lot more interesting. We see the guys here from boat number 55. UB Black Jaguars. UB Black Jaguars definitely have their cheering squad. We see Print Belize. These guys are taking their time to get out. How was the race for you today?
Well, today me kind of hard, but unfortunately we come in first today.
Your category?
Yes, ma'am.
When I saw, were you the one in the back of the canoe?
Yeah.
When you came in, you leaned back. What was going through your mind?
Because the middle seat broke, that's why I can take pressure back there. When the middleman no help the backman always take more pressure on the
So you just bring in the middleman?
Yeah.
Tell us your name.
Jason Trapp.
Jason, well done. See you tomorrow. All right, and we have the man from Brent Belize. How did it go?
All right, so far.
How was today?
Today was much better than yesterday for us because we didn't have any problem coming down like we had yesterday.
What were some of the problems you had yesterday?
Well, it's always a problem from San Ignacio to Banana Bank because of the runs, what most people refer to as rapids. In this type of canoe, when you get there in this canoe, it pulls you, like it sucks you. So that's the reason why we travel much slower yesterday than today.
So what should we... First of all, tell us your name for the people that don't know who you are.
Rudolph Gento.
Rudolph, well done. How long have you been doing Ruta Maya, Rudolph? I feel like I've been seeing you for 18 years.
I have done La Ruta Maya about around 15 years. I was one of the first in 98.
You know, I feel like every Ruta Maya, I feel like I see you. And have you always paddled for Prince Belize?
When we started out, no, I started paddling with Venus Tour, and then we from there we went. The Ministry of Public Service had a team. It was co-sponsored between Prince Belize and Ministry of Public Service. But the following year, Public Service dropped out, and we continue with Prince Belize up to today.
Well done, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thanks very much.
All right, now we have to move to one of my favorite guys in Ruta Maya. I mean, no prejudice, but this is one of my favorite guys in Ruta Maya, Jorge, right? Chris Guidance. Chris, good afternoon, how are you?
Good, Rhonda. Today I feel better.
You look better, you look happy, you look comfortable. You're coming in a high fashion. What was a day like for you?
It's a perfect day today. Me and the teams, we really paddle strong today, but just by the end of the race, the better team win the race today, so they are the better guys today.
You know, some days when I see you, Chris, after one race, you look tired and stressed. Today you look happy, you look fresh. You look like you're in your element.
Yeah, I get that bed early yesterday evening and take one good rest and drink some recovery drink. So today serious. I feel pretty strong today. So but we do what we could do. We couldn't win the race today. So
Chris, tell me about the makeup. Tell me about the people on your team.
Yeah, the service guy then did a good job today. We never missed no service. They give away everything we asked for. Thanks to my service crew. Thanks to the driver, they get the service guide in a spot. Excellent job from them. And my teammate Jerry and my next Wilbert or Daniels, they did what they could do today. I can't complain. So it's a good race for me today.
How important is servicing for your team?
It's very important, especially this long day today. If you don't get your service on this day today, you will take lick because only one service you could get at tomorrow, and after that you don't have any service to St. Paul Bank, no?
So you have 60 miles, you got to be well serviced.
You got to get well service. So good job from them guys there today.
Is it the hardest leg of the challenge?
No. This is the easiest for me today. Yesterday was the hardest one. Yes.
Why?
Because of the height of the water. The water is pretty shallow, and when the water is so shallow, it sucks your boat down, and you have to pull a lot harder, so it takes a lot out of you.
Chris, but you have been doing this for years, right? This is not the first time. You are old in this profession.
And I'm old in age too.
But Chris, what do you do to overcome the difficult part every year? I mean, every year you know that's the difficult part. What do you try to do every year to try to overcome that part?
Well, I take my hats off for the Cayo guys because they live in Cayo, so they train every time they put the canoe the water that route, that first day. So they used to the water, they know how to race the water.
That's no excuse.
No excuse, but we live way in Boom, and the fuel is pretty expensive to go up there, go train every day. So we train up there probably 4 times for this season, and that's not enough compared to the Cayo guys. And also on the shoal, pretty fast. No joke about that.
Is there a different art of paddling in the shoal and in?
Yeah, it's a different art paddling on the shoal. In the deep water here, it's if you notice today, it's 4 or 5 teams come together. So the deep water have an advantage for all fast team, but up in Cayo, you have the guy where know how to paddle shallow water will beat you in the shallow.
You're going into home turf tomorrow now?
Yep.
This is home already?
This is home. We will try our best tomorrow.
Thank you, Chris.
I want to big up my sponsors there. Creative Marketing, Black Orchid, and Oceana. Thanks to you guys. Without you, it wouldn't be possible for me this year. Thanks.
We need to thank you as well, Chris, and good luck, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Yep.
We are here at the Double Head Cabbage. I tell you what, it's been a long, interesting, fun day. And look who showed up again, Lewis.
The race is so exciting, it changes the color of the hair.
You know, the abuse I take is nothing short of amazing.
Well, let me tell you what's amazing on this race. You know, it's been a changing of, if we move here, just to see, on the day rankings, Niche pretty much shaved 4 seconds ahead of the Belize BTL Cubs Arm. BTL Cubs Arm came in first today, but only 2 seconds ahead. So pretty much Niche in overall is ahead by 2 seconds only. So sprinting to the finishing is going to be the decisive moment for these teams.
Let's go over the order in which they came in here to Double Head Cabbage today, if we have that, Louis. That way people can be reminded of the order in which they came in.
Well, BTL came in first, Niche second, Belize Bank third, Oceana came in fourth, and the Intramural St. Ignatius Cubs Arm team sponsored came in fifth. So pretty much I was doing the tabulation here, and that's the reason why I just stayed there. We can get the rest information, but it's very interesting that Intramural is already in the best fifth overall. That is very interesting. And I must say something, deeper rivers, more people living on the riverbank, and these people were once sort of try to convince them to move closer to the Western Highway and or the Northern Highway, and the people said, my highway is the Belize River, and until they convince the politicians to build them a road. Further down, we'll see more river activities, or where May Pen goes to school on a riverboat, things like that. So these people where we are, the Belize River Valley, they have probably the closest interaction to the river than most other communities that are closer to roads.
That's right. Let's see what, I think some stats just came in over here, Louis. Let's see what the stats are, the order in which they came in for today. Is this just the order in which they came in here today? All right, so we see BTL's Cubs Arms coming in here first with 5 hours, 31 minutes and 14 seconds. We see Niche coming in second, the Belize Bank Bulldogs coming in third, Oceana Wave Makers fourth, Western Home Supplies fifth, DNA Construction sixth, Whatever Boys seventh.
But if you look at it, West Track with 2 paddlers came in 9th, and they actually did a beautiful sprint to the finish with Whatever Boys. Whatever Boys is now second in the intramural category. Western Home Supplies came in first in their category.
We're going to wrap up. We're going to say thanks to BTB. We're going to definitely send it back to studio.